Hey everybody, how's it going? This is Darrin with GuitarControl.com bringing you this video lesson. And today I want to show you how to play Come Together by the Beatles. Really simple song to play. It's just it's got a little part that's like a blues shuffle that you've probably played before. And it has a really easy guitar solo, so we'll go over the solo for it as well. So be sure to click on the link in the description for the tabs, and let's get close up and take a look. Alright, so start off, we have this little intro that's kind of like one of the main riffs of the song. So we start off here, we're going to play on the 5th fret of the A string with my first finger. And we're going to play that and we're going to palm mute it. And it's 8th note, so this is like 1 and then we go to the D string, the 5th fret, and we pick and do a hammer onto 7. And these are 16th notes, so they're going to be twice as fast, so it's like. And then we follow that when you've hammered down, so your 3rd finger is here on the 7th fret of the D string, and you just drop your 1st finger to the 5th fret of the G string. So we've got this little A minor dyad. It does that 4 times at the beginning, and then it goes into the verse. So the verse is where we've got what I was saying before, it's like the shuffle. So we start off, we just got this D5 power chord. So I'm on the 5th fret of the A string with my 1st finger, and you can either do this with your 3rd finger, this next part, which would be the 7th fret of the D string, and then it's going to alternate from that to the 9th fret. So if you have your 3rd finger here, then your 4th finger. For me, it's easier to go my 1st, 2nd, and 4th. So I'll coming out of that first part like. So it's like 1 and 2 and it's palm muted. So with being at the 5th fret and the 7th fret, that's 1 and then you put your pinky down. So now it's like you're at the 5th fret of the A string and the 9th fret of the D string. But you just keep your whatever finger you're using, whether it be your 2nd or 3rd that you're fretting the 7th fret of the D string, you just want to keep that there. So you get this 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and it's 4 measures of that. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Then we're going to go to our next chord, and it's the same thing. We're simply just going to move it down. So now my 1st finger's on the 5th fret of the low E, and in my case my 2nd finger's on the 7th fret of the A string, and then we'll be going to the 9th fret of the A string with my 4th finger. And we have 2 measures of this. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and then we move down here and do a G5 power chord. So, and that's on the downbeat of 1, and then it rests the entire rest of the measure. So that whole. So that's like the intro and the first verse. Then we go to a chorus. So after you come down and you let that ring out, then we go to a B5 power chord. So my 1st finger's on the 2nd fret of the A string and my 3rd finger's on the 4th fret of the D string. And again, we've got this with 8th notes. So it's 1, 1, then we go to an A5. So the A string is open, and now I'm playing the second fret of the D string with my first finger. You can also play the second fret of the G string. So it comes in on the downbeat of 4. So you got 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and then we go back to the G5 power chord we did before, and we have a 2 beats of that, 1 and 2 and then we move up to the A5 here, 5th fret of the low E with my first finger and 7th fret of the A with my third finger. So it's come together right now over me, and then it just goes back into the. All right, so the song uses those parts just throughout the song for different parts of it. So it's like the verse, and then there's like a piano solo, and the piano solo, you're just playing this behind it. Really easy to be able to tell that when you're listening to it. And then that leads the guitar solo. Okay, so the first 2 measures of the solo. And then on the third measure, it's got a slight variation on it. So we do this. We start off with the 15 bend, and then the 2 more. And you release this time, when you do the pull off, you do it to the 13th fret instead of the 12th fret. So the first time it's, and the second time it's. So those first 3 measures. And then we go to the 12th fret on the 3rd string, and you're going to want to use your 3rd finger, because we're going to do a pull off to the 10th fret. And then we go back to the 13th fret on the B string and bend that up a whole step. And that's the whole solo. So. Just like that. Alright, so I hope you enjoyed that lesson and you got something out of it. If you like this lesson, be sure to give it a thumbs up and leave me a comment down below if you have any questions about this song or any other guitar-related questions. If you've not already done so, please subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out any of the lessons and content that we upload throughout the week. Alright, so that is all I've got for you today. Thanks for watching and have a great day.